Hey everybody, hope you're having a wonderful night or day. Welcome to some Corepunk. This is the first episode of many, hopefully, for this game. They don't have any emotes currently, so I just decided to go for a shield bash, but this is my very first time with the game. I've been having a blast with it so far. I'm level 5. The game paces a bit slowly through progression, so this is quite a ways away from where I was at the beginning, but I'm also, as you can see by the name, going to be specializing in pure crafting, pure gathering, if I'm able to, in the game of Corepunk. Right now, it doesn't seem like there are full options available for crafters. I noticed that when I was choosing, I wish I had actually waited before I did this, but when I was choosing the first talent section here at level 5, the crafter and looter section were not available yet, and I was doing some reading through Discord, and it said that that's currently not obtainable by the player. But you still can, of course, craft and gather. And the crafting system in this game is interesting because it has a chance to fail whenever you're crafting items. But I don't really mind it in the case of Corepunk because I've been thoroughly enjoying the gathering and crafting anyway. So right now I'm on a journey because I need to find an NPC that's going to allow me to learn some new passive abilities, or I think they're not really passives with their abilities, but I think they're more like travel abilities. One of them in the tutorial mentioned sprinting. The other one mentioned healing. Yeah, healing or sprinting. Make your life a little bit easier. So I'm going to be doing that. I actually found out where this NPC is supposed to be. As you probably know, but if you're not aware, Corepunk features Fog of War. As you can see as I'm traveling right now, a lot of this is Fog of War based, and on the map there's a lot of Fog of War as well. So areas that you haven't been before, you'll have to explore on your own. And right now I have to use, and many players have been using, third-party maps that have already been explored in previous testing phases to kind of better navigate. And especially that's something that I have to do because I'm terrible with navigation. I was talking about it a little bit before today in my live stream, but one time I actually got lost for 18 hours when I was playing a survival sandbox MMO. So you really don't want to trust me in situations where there's no map available that shows where everything is. So we're going to be using that third-party map just to make sure that I don't get fully lost. And even with that third-party map, as a matter of fact, I was trying to find that NPC earlier and I couldn't. But I think I didn't go far enough east. I think she's over in this section right here. The exclamation mark kind of shows it in this area, but maybe she's off to the side over here instead. But before we go to her, I also wanted to come back to town to do a little bit of refining. Now I need to do some cooking because I'm out of bread. That's one thing. So we got a lot of wheat flour to refine here. We're going to be doing that really quick. Glad I get to share that experience with you all and kind of showcase how the gathering and crafting system actually works. Now, one thing I noticed is being a pure crafter, as far as like just getting the iron ingots and trying to make gear, that's not really something that's possible. First of all, weaponsmithing seems to be the only blacksmithing kind of profession available at the moment. But when you actually craft the gear from that section, you need resources from all of the professions, it seems. Mostly the woodcutting, the metal, and the butchering or leatherworking. Those seem to be the main three that require you need resources from to make the weaponsmithing gear. If I just kind of shoot over here for an example, so I'll need treated wood for this one that I'm trying to make. This is going to be the next upgrade for my weapon that I use. I'll need a piece of leather, so I think I'll need to hunt some wolves potentially. I did see some level 5 wolves over in that area where I can possibly fight them and hopefully take them down to get that. And then my mining and woodcutting levels are pretty good right now. I will be explaining this percentage thing that you can see here. This percentage tooltip is because it's actually a pretty cool thing to talk about. Hold on a second though. Let's see if I can cue this up while I'm speaking about it. So this percentage thing, as I'm going up in the percentages, and what basically triggers this is just gathering more of the node that the skill is associated with. So for mining, that noise is annoying, whoever's doing that, jeez. I'm just kidding. For mining, if I gather more nodes, this is going to increase my percentage, and as I go up in percentages, as you can see, I'll get further bonuses. So when I get to 100% or get close to getting to 100%, because this is 100% is going to be split between all of these. Like I have to, basically I can get 100% in mining, or I can split 50% between mining and logging, so on and so forth. So when I get to 100% total in all of these, then it's going to start taking from the lowest percentage, I think is what it will do. and it'll start taking that down to 0% and then increasing the one that I'm actually gathering for. The problem though is I really want to focus primarily on mining, but I can't really do that and sustain myself with crafting materials at the same time. I would like to get to 100% because that grants me a chance to gather epic resources, enables the gathering of boss remains, and reduce mining time by an additional 2 seconds, and failure is impossible, which sounds incredible. And same thing with weaponsmithing, I'd like to get that to 100% as well. But yeah, you do need to get other professions, your materials from other professions, so what I'll likely have to do, and I do need to do some testing with this, but I'll likely have to create more characters or trade with people, which I haven't seen a whole lot of that going on just yet. There's a trading chat, but people haven't really been speaking in it, so I'll have to see what my options will be there. First off, let's see if we can go get Sprint. I think that's the ability we're going to want to go for, because since the crafting profession or crafting talent tree wasn't available in this one, I went for the Pathfinder, which allows me to get some health regen bonuses while I'm out of combat, like when I exit combat after killing mobs. And the reason for that is because when you're gathering resources, 9 times out of 10 you're probably going to see a mob or two next to the resource that you might have to fight before or after gathering it. So it's very important to make sure that you have enough sustain to deal with that. Shit, okay. Got ourselves 2 wolves here. Now, one complaint people had about the combat system was that it was too slow. I actually disagree. I think it's got a good... Oh god, I'm gonna die. Hold that thought. Oh, that bleed's gonna get me. Ah, well, good opportunity for me to show the death system. Because yeah, that's a thing too. So when you're in safe zones, and you can see by this tooltip here, you do have a chance to drop 1 random item. Well, it seems more like a guarantee based on that description actually, but you drop 1 random unbound item from your inventory on death, and then if you're somebody who's killed a lot of players, like in PvP zones or what have you, you will have a chance to, or you know, you'll drop all of your loot on death. Not sure if that's also talking about equipment, but I don't believe so. I think it's just your inventory if I remember right. And then if you also have artifacts on you though as an outlaw, that's when you have a chance to drop artifacts, which and I think you drop, like, you have a chance to drop 1 of 6 of them. And artifacts, I believe, are special pieces of gear. We'll have to figure that out as we go for certain, but that's what I think they are, if I remember right. Either way though, those 2 wolves kicked my butt. Upwards, backwards, and sideways. So I'm gonna try to avoid them for now. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna accomplish getting the a magic tree. These seem to be rare. I've only found one other one of these before. That was about 40 minutes ago, but other than that, I haven't seen them at all. But I'm gonna need to find a way to get beast leather, so maybe I can get it from the boars, although I haven't been getting it so far. I've killed and skinned quite a few boars, but I don't remember getting that. I wonder if I can lock this. Oh yes, I can. Efficiency lock. Okay, I was just about to say maybe I could solo it if it's just him. It is not. Bowman! Do you think you'd be willing to help me, good sir? Oh, no! No! Bowman! I am directly responsible for your death. Hold on. Damn it.
Oh, now we're talking.
I'm sorry, my friend. It's all my fault. I feel so bad about this. Damn it. Only I had kept the aggro of one of the other ones. Maybe I can go back and revive him. I feel so bad about that. That was totally my bad, sir. Whoops. Where did he die? don't seem to be capable of reviving you. Sorry! People were actually complaining earlier that players were dragging high-level mobs to the starting zone, getting people killed. I was thinking to myself when I read that in the Discord, I was like, wait, how are people dying to that? Because don't you have to actually hit the mob for it to aggro onto you? Doesn't appear to be the case. Unless he did aggro, unless he did hit the mob and that's why, but not seem to be the case. Yeah, campfires are very crucial out in the wilds as well. It's like the main way to regenerate health and mana while you're out and about, aside from eating food. But if depending on the food that you have and lack thereof, you may not be able to regenerate your resources that efficiently, so campfires are pretty important to keep with you. Only thing is, as I'm sure you just realized, I ran out of campfires just now, so this will be my last campfire for quite a while. So hopefully we can make it count. So I'm thinking she's over in this section right here. That's Boykin. I don't believe that was the same person. Yeah, the other person was Spellman. Yeah. But she should be over here, hopefully.
I need to get moving.
Gonna keep harvesting as I go. So efficiency lock is possible. Oh. That is very cool. Well, yes, I would love to lock the proficiency of... Sorry, what? What? What are you talking about? Wait, 100% of maximum mana? Oh, right. Okay. Consumes 2 mana each time you start gathering. Well, that's interesting. So to do an efficiency lock, you kind of have to gimp yourself. Curious. Is that a boar? That's a boar. Okay, maybe I'll get the beast skin from this boar. Good, it's just this one. So as you can see, sometimes it depends on the mob and the angle that you're moving, but sometimes it does seem beneficial to move around. It really depends on what you're fighting, and I think if it's a melee mob, you probably don't want to be doing that all too much, but if it's a range mob, it does seem to be of benefit to do so. Oh, synthesis fuel, interesting. That's that Pathfinder buff coming in handy. Pop a carrot here. Okay, so I believe she's over here. The map doesn't seem to support that, but I'm hopeful that maybe that's why I didn't find her, is because she's just over in this southeastern section right here. Thank you. Also, one day I'd like to... Ooh, Crystal Seam. One day I'd like to do a list of quality of life features that I really like about Corepunk. There are quite a few that I really love. Because, for example, the fact that you can have the quest giver replay the objective, because that is crucial. When you click the play it button icon right over here.
Just wear some gloves when you're searching those bodies. You got this. Are they stinky? They seem like they'd be stinky. We can always give the jewelry a quick wash.
There's a lot of humor in this game as well, by the way. Although that one granted didn't seem that useful as far as replaying it and telling me what the objective was, but some of them are. So that was a PvP zone that we just went into. And just for testing's sake, I looked at it earlier, but just to kind of show you what the differences are. So when you're in a PvP zone, you'll get honor per PvP kill, no karmas gained for PvP kill, and then you drop 5 random unbound inventory items on death. You lose honor on death. Nobody's considered an outlaw here. And mobs drop tradable items, which is very interesting, and it grants a large karma reduction when you kill them. If I had to guess, I would also imagine that you're able to find higher tier rewards in that area, or those types of areas as well. That's not where we're trying to go. We're trying to find Zara what's her face?
Fancy a thumb.
Yeah, like this mob right here is one that I would say is a good one to kind of strafe a bit on. Although my timing's off on this. Oh no, he still hit me on that one. Yeah, see, like that's when it kind of benefits you. I was not sure if that was actually going to hit. Good job on my part. Ooh, here we go. Iron source. Perfect.
Let's have a little look.
Now, me as a blacksmith, I need as much of this as I can possibly get. Somebody gave the suggestion earlier that if I want to find a lot of iron, a lot of mining nodes to go west, so I will definitely be doing that when I'm done figuring out where this lady is. Tells me that she's actually like right here somewhere. I'm also looking at the mini-map down here for any NPC icons. I'm assuming that person's also looking for her too. Could be right here, although I feel like that person would have stopped if she was. Yeah, she's supposed to be right here somewhere. I'm not sure why she's not available. It looks like the tutorial has lied to us. I also asked in Discord, but nobody replied back. Okay. Yeah, she's supposed to be over here somewhere. Oh, what is this? Is this for a quest? This feels like it's for a quest. Oh yeah, corpse jewelry. Nice. Also noticed that Asian animal carcass. Okay. Well, cool. Should take a picture of that. That'll probably be useful to me at some point. Very nice. I'm gonna ask in Discord too. The chat also breaks quite often, so you have to kind of switch between the different chat tabs. Which gets a little frustrating, but it's alright. Oh, there you are! I was just about to give up. Holy crap.
Lost your suit?
You just walk around like crazy. That's what it is. Okay. Well, shop. Iron ore 2. I will take those, question mark. Yeah, I'll take those. Those, what do I do with you? Like, are you gonna give me some abilities, or what do I need? I don't wanna aggro those two over there. Need help?
What can I do for you?
No need. Still plenty of me left to mutate.
Okay. What is this place?
Ah, welcome to the best vacation spot around for anyone looking to mutate grotesquely. Locals say it was lush and serene before. Now it's more like Blob's discount body. It used to be less fleshy. We've got pulsating blood puddles forming now. They're all the rage around here. You should read the signs before walking into a biohazard zone next time. If you survive long enough for there to be a next time.
Okay, well, how do I
And you are?
Name's Zara
learn the
Rock.
skills?
Once a top-tier rescue worker, now a glorified guinea pig. Got stranded here during an interdimensional drill gone bad. Lucky me, right? Bosses sent me here with a secondhand suit and a prayer. Corporate generosity at its finest. They didn't even give us a uniform to wear under it. The rest of my crew died the first week out here. Guess there's something special about me that kept me going. Now I'm stuck dealing with biological nightmares, mutations, and all of their leftover work. But hey, at least the shareholders get their money's worth from my suffering. Silver linings.
Also, just a side note, but I do recommend highly listening to the dialogue from the NPCs because it's actually very cool. Like, I wouldn't say she's the best example, but there are really cool NPCs to talk to out and about in the world. And they got some pretty interesting stories. Okay, how are you?
Oh, it's thrilling, really. Wonder what'll grow next. The other day I found a tentacle sprouting from my back. Talk about a surprise. Incompetent bosses, hazardous environment, and now I'm part cephalopod. Living the dream. If this keeps up, maybe I'll land a role in some freak show. Almost wonder if I would have been better off dying with the crew.
But how do I, so it said that I was supposed to be able to learn universal abilities. Zara Thorn. Oh, Zara Thorn. Wow. My reading comprehension is horrible. I'm so sorry. That's bad. Zara Thorn. I saw Zara Ross on the map, and I was like, oh, that's gotta be her. This is not the first time that's happened. That's something that you'll discover about me. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go find the real one. Okay, well, it's probably a good thing in addition to finally figuring out where or what NPC I was looking for that I actually read through Discord about this character, because the tooltip set, or the tutorial says south side of Golden Field, but she's actually on the western side in a camp over here. So I will definitely be going just straight to her. Glad I checked that. That way I can just get that universal ability right now. Thank goodness. I'm also thinking to myself now in hindsight, maybe I should have gone shaman so I could actually have that wolf pet, because that seems like a pretty useful pet. And these people might most likely have some quests. What do you got for me? Oh, wow. This is kind of cool. Although I do like the idea of being a tank as well. It's been a while since I've been able to do so, so that's fine as well. That's okay. This appears to be the camp. There you are.
Salutations.
Nice. Oh, 20. Okay. Gotcha. Warp forward 5 meters. That's cool. Grants a common shield. Instantly restores health. Removes negative effects from the target. Mana boost. Universal sprint. I'll probably get that one for sure. But I'll need to wait. But at least I know where to get it now. That helps a bit. But as for the life skills, oh, I guess I could sell some stuff as well if I wanted to. But the price is kind of... Oh, no. Okay, good. I can buy that back. The price to sell stuff is kind of wacky. Like, I don't see anything that's worth it. And I don't know if this is intentional for the moment or not, but there's like absolutely nothing that's really worth selling currently. So that's interesting. But okay, at least I know where that is now. So and it's only a 5-second sprint, so that's not like a huge deal anyway. But now I can actually go on my journey to the west. Oh yeah, I can check that, which I meant to check earlier, and see if nodes respawn in the same exact spot or relatively in the same spot. Either way, I guess I'll just have to scour the entire western side for ore and then come back to town when I have enough resources. And I do need the beast skins so that I can make that leather, because I'll show you in a second, but I'm gonna need all that to complete the quest for the assault launcher there. I like how we both jumped, or both launched each other. So yeah, I need to craft that assault launcher to complete a quest line, but for that I need to get an amber, which I don't have currently. Looks like it comes from tree. Oh yeah, duh, comes from trees. I need jewelry wood. Actually didn't take a look at that before. Might need jewelry bone for that. Okay, I can make that in the treated wood. Plenty of both. But I am gonna need the leather. So I need beast skin for that. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep on grinding, but thank you guys so much for joining for the very first episode. This was a lot of fun and a lot of self-inducing headache on my part. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.